Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is IB Chill, and today we're doing an album review on Lil Tecca's Plan A that was released on September 20th, 2024. Be sure to leave the video a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and hit that post notification bell so you know whenever I post a new video. So for the first review, I have like 10, basically I'm going to just score it at 100. I'm going to just break down. I'm going to score it out of 100. I got 10 categories that I'm going to score out of 10. And those categories goes as follow. The album art, originality, genre execution, production quality, album cohesion, songwriting, collaboration quality, replay value, live performance potential, and just overall enjoyment. And then after I score it, I'll kind of compare it to their last album. In this case, Lil Tecca did put out an album before, but if it's a new person, there's no person to compare it to. Or if it's like, one of your guys' music, there's no album to compare it to. So starting off with the album artwork, I definitely like it. It's not my favorite of his album artworks. Like, I think I like the We Love You Tecca too, or honestly just all the We Love You Teccas, because I like animation, so I like the way it was drawn. I think the Tech album and Plan A have pretty similar sounds as well as the album covers, but I do like them both. So for this, I'll give it a 7.5. I'm also not sure how the CD, album booklet and stuff looks like. I don't really buy CDs anymore. I don't even have a CD player except for like my PlayStation or something. But if I do find anything on the internet, I'll kind of just put it up right now. But if I don't, we're just moving past it. So now we have originality. This is kind of like a tricky category because it's trap music. Like, I don't know, it all kind of sounds the same. But in terms of originality, I think this album is more similar to Tech than any of his other albums. It's like, it's pretty original in terms of like the beats and things like that. I think he filled the gap and filled his role, like he plays his role very well. So for that, I'll give it an 8.2 in terms of originality. Genre execution, honestly, this can be short. I'll just give it a 10. Like, it's trap. Like, I can tell it's trap. He executed very well. Moving on to production quality. The production on this album is phenomenal. I really don't think there was a beat on there that I didn't like. I really can't think. Maybe Vogue, like that was my least favorite, but that I still like that song. Like it was still fire. I'll try and put a list of the producers and things like that up on the screen while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, overall, his voice was really clear. The tune sounded good. Reverbs, everything sounded really good. It wasn't really too much that I couldn't hear what he was saying. Maybe if it was like intentional, like he was mumbling, or like they literally put distortion on it to where you couldn't hear it, which is an artist's choice or a mixer's choice. But overall sound and clarity, I'll give that a smooth 9. It was good. A smooth 9. Next is Cohesion. So with this one, honestly, I think even with Tech, the transitions between the songs, amazing. I love it. And honestly, I accidentally shuffled the album and the transitions were still hitting good. So, I mean, that's a smooth 10 for me. Cohesion, straight 10. Next is songwriting and lyrics. I think the songwriting is pretty good. I think he sticks to his staple, like he's a kind of toxic a little bit, but he still gets girls, he gets money. Like, I don't know, I think, like Tecca said in his Genius interviews and Genius breakdowns, it's just cap rap, so I don't think you should take it too seriously, but I do like the subject matter. It's it could get me in my mode to where I'm like, yeah, let me just lock in and just keep pushing. So for that, I'll actually give it an 8 because it's not too far off from what he normally does. Moving on to collaboration quality. I think the only feature was Don Toliver from my understanding, which is fire to me because the whole album was just Tech and he killed it. Then the only feature I did hear was Don Toliver, and I like Don Toliver. They also sound pretty good on the same track together. Kind of like when Tecca makes a song with Gunna, like their sounds just mesh pretty well. I'll give that low-key like a 9.6. Then we're going on the replay value. I think this album has a lot of replay value. You can play it in the gym, you can play it in the car, you can really play it anywhere. It's got vibes for everywhere. That goes to say with the live performance potential, it's pretty high. Like, I think I skipped over the replay value score. The replay value score, I'll give it a 9. I'll give it a 9. So now moving on to live performance potential. I think this is pretty high. Like, the energy is really good, really high. Yeah, I think that having little features on this album is really good for the live performance potential. So yeah, like I said, giving it a 10. And lastly is overall enjoyment. I really enjoyed listening to this album. Like, as soon as it came, like, I was waiting because he put out 4 tracks before the album came out. And how it compares to his last album, I think this album is better than his last one. Tech was really good. So I realized I didn't give a score for the overall enjoyment. So I'm gonna give it a 9.6 because my listening experience was kind of split in half. Either way, it was still good. And then when the songs that I already knew came on, I kind of wasn't really listening that much. But the songs that I did not know, I thoroughly enjoyed them. So for that, like I said, I'll give it a 9.6. I'm gonna tally up these scores and then come right back. All right, so the scores are in. Tech, you scored a 90.9, my brother. You did amazing. That's an A. That's an A in my book. I don't care what the grade point scale says. It's a 9. That's an A. You got an A, bro. And honestly, this scale might change because I just started making this. So like I like this album a lot, and I might score an album differently that might score higher than this, even though I like this album more, just based off of like the points and stuff like that. Like I don't know. I might have to change the scores up a little bit later, but for now I'm gonna go with this. So with that being said, I thank you and appreciate you for making it to the end of the video. And if you did, comment um comment one goal you have for next month. I'll put it in the description, so if you see it in the bottom of the description, that's my goal for next month. Thank you again for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Leave the video a like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my god, my cat, he wants to come in the video. He's chilling.